All right, here with Katie Vaughn, coach of the Lincoln women's basketball team, who picked up another win last Saturday. Coach, the win over Southwest Baptist, it was an exciting win, came down to the last couple of minutes. How did you think that the team played in that game?
We didn't start out real good. You know, that's something I think I've harped on this whole year so far, is every game we've just come out a little lethargic, a little not ready to just get out there and go to battle. So we didn't start the game real well. I did a substitution of a new 5 with, I think, 3 minutes to go into the game. And those 5 didn't bring us really anything either. So, you know, we were really struggling to find somebody that wanted to stay in the game, play hard, those first probably 6-7 minutes of the game. And then we kind of got in the flow of things and picked it up. We got a little stretch there where we got up on them, 8-10 points, and I thought maybe we would take it away. And then we, you know, have a mental breakdown. A defensive breakdown where we would give up an easy bucket, let a three-point shooter shoot a 3, things like that. So we still have some work to do with preparing just to come out and play hard from the get-go, and paying attention to personnel. You know, what each player can do to us and how we can take them out of their game.
What did you learn about your team? I know that going on the road in the conference, especially in this conference, is not always an easy thing, and they came out and they pulled out the win. What did you think that of their, I guess, mental toughness?
You know, we definitely are seeing it from different players. The players that can step up, knock down free throws in pressure situations. You know, Freddie Sims, she had 2 free throws there at the end, and she knocked them both down. Didn't even flinch. You know, so we're definitely seeing the kids that we need to have in at the end of the games, and kids that, you know, we just need to learn. You know, we watched film afterwards just yesterday, and, you know, showed them the last 3 minutes of that game and where we had mistakes, where we had mental lapses, just things that we need to do better at the end of games to secure a game instead of being in a last-second shot type situation. So, you know, like I said, Vivian, she should have been in the game at the end of the game, but she fouled out, and she had a really just kind of mediocre game. She's got to find a way defensively to move her feet, stop fouling, get in better defensive position on those post players, play a little defense before they catch the ball instead of letting them catch and then trying to play defense. So she only played 24 minutes, and, you know, like she even told us last year, if she would have played 24 minutes, we would have lost that ball game. We have other players that can pick her up when she makes mistakes, things like that. But we've got to keep her in the ball game as much as we can to be successful. So, you know, I feel like that's definitely an area where we need to grow, keeping our players that need to be on the floor at the end of the games not fouled out, not in, you know, foul trouble, things like that, where they're capable of being out on the floor at the end of the game.
Well, due to scheduling, this week you have your Wednesday off. What's one thing that you're going to be working on with your team with the extra days to practice?
Well, actually, we're kind of keeping it short and sweet this week. Well, these first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Focusing on grades, academics. You know, this is our finals week, so we're really stressing that this week. Getting a lot of shots up these first few days, getting in the weight room a little bit, getting tough, putting in some tough drills, things like that. Southern's a very physical team. They're going to push us around, you know, and that's something that we had a problem with Fort Hays. They're physical up the lane, defensive-wise, just things that we don't do to each other in practice on a normal basis, and we got to get better at. So we're kind of focusing on those things, trying to get ready for Southern, but we'll step it up here Thursday and Friday, going a little bit longer in practice, and just trying to get better on our offense and defensive end. We've just, both ends still have things that we need to tweak, the little things, closeouts, box outs, securing the ball, being strong with it on outlet passes, just all those little things that we've got to continue to do to be successful.
How, like you said, you were going to Southern on Saturday. And you already talked a little bit about their physicality. What's one thing that your team is going to have to really execute to have a chance to get the win?
Take care of the ball. I mean, we've got to take care of the ball. We've got to secure rebounds. Like I said, they're a very physical team. They like to play that way. You know, on the road, you're not going to get calls from the refs. I think a lot of times our girls want to look to the refs, like, hey, where was the call? And we've just got to realize we've got to play through that stuff. So right now, that's our biggest. I mean, we're physically tough. We just have to get it in our head mentally that they can handle it. They can handle pressure. They can handle double teams, things of that nature. So that's what we're going to focus on these next couple days of practice, is taking care of the ball, being able to make passes with pressure on us, just being able to handle the physical toughness that Southern's going to bring to us.
All right, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.